Welcome, Shadow Seekers, to American Shadows, Crimes and Chronicles. Today, we're unearthing a tale that'll haunt your thoughts long after it ends. Whether you're glued to the screen or just listening in, you're in for a wild ride through history's darkest corners. If you're new, hit subscribe to join our mission of exposing America's hidden truths. Regulars, your likes fuel our journey into the unknown. Now, let's peel back the layers of time and reveal the secrets beneath. Ready? Let's begin. 4,256 hits to lifetime ban, the Pete Rose scandal that shocked baseball. Hello friends, and welcome back to American Shadows, where we explore the most pivotal and sometimes heartbreaking moments in American history. Today we're not diving into a murder, a catastrophe, or a robbery. Instead, we're focusing on a sad and controversial chapter in the life of a great athlete and an outstanding figure in the world of sports. A man whose name was once synonymous with baseball greatness. This is the story of Pete Rose, the legendary hitter whose career came to a tragic and sudden end on August 24, 1989, when he was permanently banned from Major League Baseball. What drives a sports icon to risk everything? How does a hero become an outcast overnight? And why, decades later, does this story still captivate America? Before we step up to the plate for this incredible tale, I want to extend my gratitude to all of you who support our work. Your engagement allows us to explore these complex stories that have shaped our nation. Pete Rose, known to fans as Charlie Hustle, was more than just a baseball player. He was a phenomenon. Over his 24-year career, Rose shattered records, playing with an intensity and passion that few could match. With 4,256 hits, the most in Major League history, Rose's legacy seemed untouchable. He was a 17-time All-Star, a 3-time World Series champion, and the embodiment of the American dream, rising from humble beginnings to become one of the greatest athletes the sport had ever seen. Rose's former teammate, Johnny Bench, once said of him, "Pete Rose is the most physically and mentally tough player I've ever seen." This toughness was evident in every head-first slide and every extra base taken. Rose played the game as if his life depended on it, earning the adoration of fans and the respect of fellow players. But behind the statistics and accolades, there was a darker side to Rose's story, one that would ultimately overshadow his incredible achievements on the field. In the late 1980s, rumors began to swirl about Pete Rose's involvement in illegal gambling. Whispers of bets placed on baseball games, including those involving his own team, the Cincinnati Reds, started to surface. These allegations were serious. Gambling on baseball was a cardinal sin in the sport, with strict rules in place to protect the integrity of the game. The rumors reached a boiling point in 1989 when Major League Baseball launched an official investigation led by Commissioner Bart Giamatti. The investigation was thorough and relentless. John Dowd, the special counsel appointed to lead the inquiry, left no stone unturned. The result was the damning Dowd Report, a 225-page document that detailed Rose's extensive gambling activities. The report was a bombshell. It revealed that Rose had bet on 52 Reds games in 1987 at a minimum of $10,000 a day. Despite Rose's vehement denials, the evidence was overwhelming. Phone records, betting slips, and witness testimonies painted a picture of a man who had violated the sport's most sacred rule. As the investigation intensified, the baseball world held its breath. Rose, true to his combative nature, fought back. He sued Giamatti in federal court, attempting to block the investigation. But as summer turned to fall, it became clear that Rose was fighting a losing battle. On August 24, 1989, the hammer came down. In a packed press conference, Commissioner Giamatti announced that Pete Rose was being permanently banned from Major League Baseball. The room fell silent as Giamatti delivered the verdict. One of the game's greatest players has engaged in a variety of acts which have stained the game, and he must now live with the consequences of those acts. The announcement sent shockwaves through the sports world. Rose, the player who had defined an era, was now an outcast, his name removed from the sport's records, his achievements tainted by scandal. For many, this was more than just the downfall of a baseball player. It was the fall of an American hero. The impact on baseball was immediate and far-reaching. The Cincinnati Reds, Rose's beloved team, were left reeling. Marge Schott, the Reds' owner at the time, said, "Pete Rose's banishment is a sad day for baseball and a sad day for Cincinnati. Fans were divided, with many struggling to reconcile Rose's on-field heroics with his off-field transgressions. Rose's ban meant that he was ineligible for induction into the Baseball Hall of Fame, a bitter pill for a player who had accomplished so much on the field. It also meant that he could no longer be involved in the sport in any official capacity, a crushing blow for someone whose identity was so deeply intertwined with baseball. The case prompted Major League Baseball to reevaluate and strengthen its gambling policies. Every clubhouse in the league now prominently displays Rule 21D, which prohibits betting on baseball, a constant reminder of the price of violating the game's integrity. In the years that followed, Rose continued to fight for his reinstatement, but the ban remained in place. Debates raged among fans and commentators. Should Rose be forgiven and allowed into the Baseball Hall of Fame, where his records could be celebrated without reservation? Or did his actions warrant permanent exclusion, a reminder to all of the importance of integrity in the sport? Rose finally admitted to betting on baseball in 2004, 15 years after his ban. In his autobiography, My Prison Without Bars, he wrote, "I'm sure that I'm supposed to act all sorry or sad or guilty now that I've accepted that I've done something wrong. But, you see, I'm just not built that way." This admission, while long overdue, did little to resolve the controversy surrounding his legacy. The Pete Rose saga forced America to confront uncomfortable questions about hero worship, redemption, and the price of integrity. It challenged us to consider the human beneath the legend, the flaws that exist alongside greatness. Today, Pete Rose remains a divisive figure in the world of baseball. His accomplishments on the field are undeniable, but so too is the shadow that his actions cast over those achievements. The story of Pete Rose is a cautionary tale, a reminder that even the greatest of us are not immune to making mistakes that can change the course of our lives forever. As we reflect on this sad chapter in sports history, let us remember the importance of integrity, both on and off the field. Pete Rose's story is a testament to the highs and lows of the human experience, the glory of achievement, and the pain of losing everything. This is American Shadows, where we explore the stories that shape our understanding of the past. Until next time, remember that even our greatest heroes are human, capable of both extraordinary achievements and profound mistakes. The story of Pete Rose reminds us that the line between triumph and tragedy can be as thin as the chalk line on a baseball diamond. Stay curious, stay compassionate, and keep watching American Shadows. In understanding our past, we gain insight into the complexities of human nature and the enduring spirit of America's favorite pastime.